So one thing about Elden Ring is the way that the game incites really unique feelings whenever you analyze what people say whenever they, watch the game or engage with the game or whatnot. Like you can go on the internet here on YouTube and you can find a lot of different reactions that actually encompass what people are thinking about the title itself. It's just one of those games, like I would say, maybe if you want to do a comparison in terms of how the game basically, I don't know, affects the players. It's like Nier Automata, which, yes, it's a different style of video game, but there were so many things within that game that just basically, affected its player base the way that it did. I've played Nier Automata. I haven't beaten it yet, just time constraint. But Elden Ring, I have played. I did beat. That held my attention for a much longer time. And it was a time when the Division had no content, for those of you who watch my videos. Right now, there are, these conversations going on around the boss that you actually have to beat in order for you to be able to play the next DLC. The boss is Mog, and I'm going to show you guys here. There are videos on YouTube where you can actually see the boss. And I got to say, man, it's a gnarly, tale that is being told by the characters that they're actually exposing to you. So I just read a comment on my last Elden Ring video by Doomduck9073. Shout out to you. And they said, I kind of envy anyone who actually had no idea Mog existed before the DLC was announced. That would be a really wondrous feeling. And the reason why I'm sure, this is going to be a wondrous feeling, according to this commenter, is simply because the very first time you see this boss, like here's a YouTube video from Shirako's YouTube channel, it's a very eerie feeling. Like it's quite weird, to be very honest. But overall, I think this is something that Elden Ring really does bring to the entire table when it comes down to it. I want to, basically kind of try my best not to spoil the boss fight for you, because the boss fight really does, it really does surprise you with the mechanics also that are put in, because you haven't necessarily, depending on where you go actually in this game is kind of weird, okay? Because I don't even know, should I say it? For those who may not have played Elden Ring, I don't know if to tell you that you're going to see like another Omen type boss character that plays and fights almost just like he does, but you'd have to go to another really secret place to be able to find that boss. And that's, I guess, the secrecy of it that actually makes things really cool. But they have slight differences in their fighting moves and their fight styles. And this one, he surprises you. Like, he will throw you for a loop when you try to fight him. He will do something really interesting to you that, I don't think you would see it coming. And that is basically the fact that he has a move where he'll drain your health and then replenish his own health when it comes down to it. I did not beat this boss by myself. I literally summoned help, and that's the beauty of Elden Ring. If you get to a point where, you're just like, man, I'm playing all these bosses and I know I'm probably going to basically get smoked multiple times, you can pretty much go in and you can summon people. It has the multiplayer that, comes with it, and they can help you. And man, this boss is something else, man. I guess it's insane how they designed their boss fights and they designed their boss design and characters so impactful that you just don't forget, right? It's not easy to forget. And that's why I'm sure this commenter said this, because it's simply, it's simply one of those things where when you actually engage in the game and you see the character for yourself and you actually play the boss fight, you're like, yo, what is this? And that's the core feeling of Elden Ring in general. Looking forward to the DLC. I'm sure that there's some of you in this community who also will be looking forward to it as well. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think when you first saw that boss? And if you've never fought the boss, are you going to go ahead and fight the boss? Are you going to engage in the DLC? I think it's a very cool video game experience. Summon people, because the boss is going to school you. It's not the easiest boss to fight, but, some of you may be really, really good at games like this. Talk to me in the comment section, and hopefully we'll be seeing at the Erdtree DLC. Peace out.